Hello guys, welcome to the second part of the Chesterfield Canal. If you didn't watch the first part, the first episode took me from West Retford, which is that direction, all the way to West Retford. That's where we are now. So I'm going to embark on the second part, and it's going to take me to Kiverton Park. So I'll be going through Worksop. Never done any of this. I think it's a 17 mile stretch. Okay. Looking at the canal, looking very clear. Well, this path is well defined. Where I've parked is a little lay-by, and it seems that a lot of dog walkers go there. So obviously this path is well defined now. I suppose riverbank ride or canal bank ride, it's just that soil and grass. You know, if you're expecting something worse, then you're not going to get it. If you're expecting something better, you're not going to get it. But it's rideable. And our first lock. And what lock's this called? Forest Bottom Lock 57. Okay. Oh, opens up to. You can see now the canal opens up a lot better. Very nice. One thing I do like about this canal, and there's lots of things, is well, two things actually. One, it's au naturel. A lot of the canals now, particularly from where I am at Syke House, you've got the sides, that's it. Here you've got a lot of vegetation, and I suppose you're going to have a lot of plant life and animals as well from it. But as I was getting to my original point, the thing I like most about this is that it meanders. It's not straight, and on every turn there's a new viewpoint, something else to see. It keeps you focused like that. Look at this openness. I wasn't expecting anything like this. Usually just get fields, but very tranquil. Just what you need on a Saturday morning, this. Gosh. I thought the first part of the canal that I rode was really beautiful and tranquil, but now, wow. This is very much exceptional. And we've got the boats there as well. What a lovely piece of scenery here. I think it's going to get better with the locks as well. Look at them locks, fabulous. Fabulous. So we're at lock 55, Forest Middle Top Lock. There must be a woodland area that you can walk around. That's nice. That seems the path has been tarmacked. Yeah, that road section was very much just a road section, taking you from the main road to the moorings there, and now we're back on the traditional canal path, soil and grass. I think I've been very fortunate with pedestrians and dog walkers and cyclists on here. It's been pretty empty. There's the odd one like this one here, but yeah, very fortunate.
Sorry.
It's alright, darling. It's
Chase you.
You're all right, sweetheart. Thank you. Have a nice day, darling. Oh, and everyone's polite, aren't they? Everyone's polite. And you get out into streets and towns, and everyone's like bloody angry. Nuts. Must be the rural atmosphere giving them good vibes, feeding them positive energy. I don't know. I can pick that up, but lots of pig pens there. I haven't seen pig pens in a long, long time. Shuffling hundreds of them. Oh, they look happy anyway. They look happy. Look at that. Not only got the canal, but it's south facing as well. What a beautiful summer spot. What a beautiful summer spot. But then again, you got people looking in your garden like I'm doing, you know, so if you're not a private person, it's a bit naff. It's a bit naff. Some more barges. Checkers mooring. Seating area there where it voted. Chesterfield Canal Trust. Oh, the Checkers Inn pub. Wow. It's great, it just winds its way round. Just anticipation of what's round the corner next that we're going to see. I like that. Went out on a pretty much overgrown section, which haven't been kind to my legs, let's say. Plenty of nettles. But you know, it is a varied path. I expected that. So we should have put some long trousers on. Lots of bracken, lots of brambles. Who's to save nettles for Noel? Back with the brick bridges. Do like these designs. Very simple. 50. Well, at least now I got rid of the nettles. It was only a small little section, probably half a mile, but you do or will have, if you come on here, a varied surface. But you know, this is what makes the ride, isn't it? I like a bit of variation. I can put up with odd little stink. But yeah, you just come around the corner and you see, wow, that's beautiful, that. To get through all the harshness of the surface and the nettles, you're rewarded with a beautiful view. The GoPro can't pick it up, but on the horizon there's a load of trees, and I can just see a four-pointed spire of a church tower. It's really majestic. I think sometimes, a bit like a camera, you can see a view and it looks mega, but you take a picture and it doesn't do it justice. And this little bit here, I was just like, wow, but I'm not sure if the GoPro can actually pick up really what I see in that sense. It's very hard to explain. But you'd have done it, you'd have got camera, you've seen a view and thought, wow, and then you look through the lens and it just doesn't do it justice. Doesn't do it justice at all. Just rattling on now. So at least now all that overgrowth gone, he says, and we're back to a more easy path, well-defined path. And then comes the little stuff. Oh, that's all right. Just a little bit funny how it just came about when I was talking about it. Oh, look at this! I mean, you just turn a corner. Oh, that's nice as well. That's nice. Stream, ducks. And there's a lock here. Lots of fish in there. Very nice. So we get so far along, the path there ceases. We have to come up and we have to go over this beautiful bridge, because the path then continues on the other side. Swap sides of the canal, courtesy of one of those beautiful red brick bridges. And all grass now. Now the thing with the grass is, it labours your legs. You get a heck of a lot of friction, a lot of drag. You know, so just be aware. Fortunately, I've got my can't get my words out, my e-bike to do the work for me. It's apart from the whiny noise, it's pretty quiet around here. Very quiet. What we're getting now, some industrial complex to the right, to the left. Can't be very, very, very far away now from Worksop. I think we've done 7 miles. I don't even know how many miles it was from Retford to Worksop. I can't be far away, like I say. Haven't seen much wildlife today. A few ducks. Certainly haven't seen anybody on the canal in the bodyboards or canoes or anything today. Unless it's the wrong stretch for it to be in, I don't know. Wow. The original at the back, and the next one, and the modern bridge here. Yeah, that's the railway one, that second one. Very, 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 very nice. We're getting to a more populated area now, and the path has become a bit of gravel, bit of dirt, bit of soil, bit of pebbles. Well worn at least. A lot smoother. I think how many miles we've done? 8 miles, so probably about 1.5 miles out of 2 miles out of Worksop. No little babies. They do look majestic, don't they, swans? Beautiful. Oh, I'm familiarised with this now. Yes. So if you watched Clumb and the Crags video where I came on the canal, that is where I came off it. So this now is familiar, and I think it is more suited to rigid bikes and hardtails, and basically the surface is great. So yes, 8.6 miles from Retford. Yeah, we're coming through the Worksop section now. Tarmac surface. Oh, I don't think I noticed that before. It splits off. What's going on here then? I missed something. Oh, it don't split off, does it? It's just like a little cul-de-sac, little park up. A bit weird that. I haven't seen that before. I thought it was anyway. Idiot that I am. It's a lot messier and a lot more debris in the canal round here. I notice there's a lot more plastics and refuse thrown in. Working on the lock. Do you get a discount for being on there doing autographed? No. It's paper privilege. Oh. As long as you get your turn to drive boat, usually are good. Good. Volunteers. Such a tranquil life. Very good. Now we're coming across the locks and the bridges. So this is Worksop Stret lock number 48. When you look at a canal, you just see its simplicity. Build a ditch, fill it with water, put some boats on it. And then you look a bit more closely at the construction, the engineering works, and even the labour that goes into all this. Magnificent. No doubt it was totally different at the, when we get down here, at the day it was built, because obviously it's an industrial form of transport. Oh shit, I should have gone that way, shouldn't I? It's, anyway, nature's took over now, softened it a lot. Now for a view. Beautiful weeping willow tree. The old original bridge, then in the background the road. Contrast. I think there's a path that way as well, but we're going to go this way. We'll stick with this one, I think. So we're just on the outskirts of Shireoaks. And I think now the lock's become fast and plentiful now. Such a beautiful thing to see. That's Shireoaks bottom lock. Obviously the next one must be mid-lock or top lock. Oh yeah, middle lock. Yeah, it's very picturesque. I can't say it'd be much fun for people on barges getting in and out. It must take a while. So that's what you're doing it on canals. A bit tight around here. How beautiful this is. Quarry lock. Ooh, hello.
Morning.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Nice little cottages. Look it off. Reminds me of Tickle Pond. Is that an up and under? That way, doesn't it? I've done wrong, I should have gone up that path. Never mind, I'm here now. The most picturesque section of the canal so far, from Shireoaks to Kiverton. A multitude of locks. Hell of a gradient, but that engineering work of creating a succession of locks, just wow. I don't know how many there is on that that part, but I think we must be into double figures, well and truly. Now it levels out a bit more. Into a more natural setting with overgrowth either side. We get a nice firm path, makes a change. Ooh. Late September, weather hasn't been too bad. It hasn't had a massive effect on the foliage and the vegetation. See the leaves are some places starting to turn now. I suppose again in the end, like mid to late autumn, when the leaves change and fall, quite spectacular down here. More colour and more choice. Ooh. Oh, thank you guys. Thanks very much. Thank you. I think some sections, if you did it in the winter time, would be quite muddy, particularly grassy areas. This is very much hardened surface now. I'm riding on little limestone mixture of soil and stuff. I do love these bridges. What number is this then? 33. This is a whole new ball game in terms of a path. More like a woodland jaunt. Very nice still. And looking at the path, I won't even know the canal were there. The way the branches arch over the pathway. There's a nice little cottage here. Look with a cruiser boat. Very nice. Barge. Now you launch that into water. Look at that, that's having that board up outside your house. Drum solo, Chester. Very nice. Massive wall, retaining wall here. A road or something. Very quiet. And we got some steps. Sheep, they're big ones. It's going to be a pusher. Oh dear. So we're back on the left side of the canal now. Looks very stagnant around here. I know there's more in hooks there, but it looks very, very stagnant. Not much action, to be fair. So this is the last little bit. Oh, look at that! It just said it's a lot of action. A winding hole. What does it say? There is no winding hole or towpath access. That's nice. That's nice, isn't it? You'd expect to find that in some stately home. Very nice. And to be honest, on both these two, that's what I'd call it, two parts, you're not going to get lost because the canal's there. You just follow the canal. See, this is a different scenic perspective as well. That's what I enjoy about canals, particularly this one. I mean, apart from its waviness, it's the landscapes that it goes through, plus the vegetation, plus the different sides of the canal it keeps switching to. It's not boring. There's always something. At the moment, it's bloody nettles. And a bit of tail slap. It's a bit muddy around here. Yeah, we've lost the hard surface. It's taking on a more sloppy feel with a lot of mud. I think quite high up actually up here, because that banking is quite high compared to where the canal is. You can't really see the canal, it's right down there. It's the first time I've noticed it. Very much like you'd expect to a river. I don't think you can see it on the GoPro, but that high up. We're coming to the end of this little bit here, so I'm sure we're going to cross and see what goes on. So it's brought me through this little kissing gate there type thing, and up here. I've got to go up here. I did hear from one of the volunteers there's two styles, but where's the canal gone then? Yeah, where is the canal? It's around there. Not very clear, is it? I'm just getting on bike and have a look. Let's see. Don't know where the canal is. This is on that side. But we do have a path at least anyway to follow. Unless it has run out. I think it must have run out. All I can see now is the well, I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I didn't realise it just seems to have just died, stopped. I'd imagine it's where those trees were around there, and all we've got here is just a little watering hole. Very weird. Very, very weird. But I do know at Kiverton, when I do the third section, a lot of the canal is missing, so it may have just been here that the canal was abandoned and removed. But you know, we will find out more on video number 3. So we're actually at Kiverton Waters. There's a real cafe shop here. Look, probably shopping. I'm sure Kiverton Waters is. Is the cafe open? That doesn't look very promising, does it? Doesn't look promising. No dog walkers. Oh God, it's not very welcoming here, is he? Cafe's shut. Well, no cyclists allowed past this gateway. Yeah. Not feeling it here, is it? It's not really welcoming, is it? Unless it is a fishing place. I don't know. Close look. Must be then. Office and toilets. Office and Tommy toilets. Rose's Lake, nice fishing place, isn't it? That's what it is. Fishing. See the Cuckoo Way, Chesterfield Canal towpath over 32 miles. So basically from everything south Stockwith, 32 miles. Following the canal. Let's pop down here. Yeah, the Strava has failed again. So on my return leg I'm just going to record it, so if it does record properly this time you will see that it's back to front. It's from here to West Retford. But welcome to the parish of Wales. I'm glad it's not the country because I'll be doing more than 20 miles an hour, that is a fact. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video there. That's part 2 of the Chesterfield Canal. Hope you enjoyed it. The third part will be from here, Kiverton Waters, all the way to Chesterfield, and I don't know when that will be, but no point telling you because it'll be already published, and just rambling on now.